with VOS family members, wherever una day, una good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night to una all. Today, is a very special day in we broadcasting system. We bring somebody from Germany for let he can tell we a very sad story where some of we one call xenophobia. So one color. But before I even meet the person, or before we even play a small part of that, first of all, I want to wish my team leader Fatima a very happy, holiday back home. And hope say I don't go with the similar like money I am God will bring her back. Alhamdulillah, we are Alameen. Then also today, na social media, we get a very disturbing report. While we come out England, Mohammed Toure, they go home for see people then, but unfortunately, airport that he died. Let God get good road. Anything when you do not this one for impact the lives of a fellow, Salone, let God get Arjana for nothing. And this will always say God alone I decide we can make our own decision about God, I need dispense with that. A sad time this, it not be no, but not so God can have. Today, like I say, I bring one sister within Germany, Miss Fatim, Haja, Haja, and possibly don't go Mecca and all that thing. But before I even bring her forward, it can talk. What I want to do, I want actually first present a small brief of what you will get for can talk about, where now it will form the basis for the discussion. So I want to go back to the studio, let them play a segment of that. Wait on it, I can welcome and formally, then I make explain. As they explain in between, that's so we ask them questions then. At the point in time, after we don't take a commercial, then we go open the lines and follow the Kaiser. So back to you guys in the studio, follow just get a brief segment of waiting actually we can do today. We then will form the basis for tonight's discussion. Back to you guys.
Yes, Mr. Relum people then. Please, now my sister, this light, put it on back, please. Let them see me. Now, I'm the lady, when I Fatima, they live in Germany. We didn't take me picking. We German government, we didn't call German Jugendamt. It sees na me hand. Advantage. I don't do nothing to me picking. So I will make a first video. I mention the name, but I can't get called for one of we sister. We tell me say it's Sharam, but people then tell and say la no measure the names. Then we use it against me. But luckily I get me posting back. We tell me say la use the name. So now I prefer for can make new one. Because down there we don't put them down. So as soon as they see things in the background, now they see now me put down there. But then take from me. I mean picking the other girl picking this. So the young one he back then take him. So I can't with me papa, the problem is can the German young terms take me picking a man without a reason. All in all, I not be a bad parent. Would I know me? The Sierra people would know me here. They know me say I not be a bad parent. These people they're wicked. They not foresee picking where it bright. They not foresee picking where it look good. Or that picking where they take good care of. They say enough for can be like how they you picking day. Or you can't pass them picking there. I got to the point. We are them people here. Me picking start school. Now, no say all the black parents where he get picking a German school, he must pass problem in school, stress, the discrimination a lot. Me baba then discriminate me baba. Me baba discriminate on a school. Teacher they shout banner. I change school. I count now other school. Then fall around. Parents then call parents. Then parents then beat them. A principal beat me picking. The teacher beat me picking. I make an Einzeigen. I don't know how they will talk about English, but yeah, an Einzeigen. I put it in the hands of police. So the thing they go on. So now me picking teacher where it be beaten, they don't change her. So, but the principal were a bit in the school. So, but this thing where it don't happen since last year, this thing happened, where it starts. So, now, so the principal, the time where they beat, now they make allegation at the school say, the Peking talk say, in mama, in papa, he beat her. Now see the point too. So now the man, now that he won't take the Peking because of what the teachers they don't beat, they won't cover up. Because now the law in Germany, you know for beating Peking, teacher not for beating Peking. Then the obvious idea. So now he make where they don't do this havoc. They don't say they don't do the bad na the school. Now them rush for take the Peking. So the man be going to school for go take the Peking, not be succeed. Now he can't out police. He press the bell. He see law open. He want take the Peking. We not green. Now he say they call police. Then police come. He press the bell. Now I call me lawyer. You understand? So we press the bell. Then say they take more than 10 minutes, 20, 15 minutes. Now he go. So where they go and vex. They say shy, because no able succeed for the Peking. He want protect in people that way they do bad to the Peking. He say in a social worker. Where they call Jugendamt, social welfare for children. We say a teacher they beat a Peking at school. Me I call her complain. Why you not take action? He make peace. He not do it. He rush for take me Peking a man. So he not succeed. Well, I call the lawyer and the lawyer tell her. He say he not get rights and the lawyer tell me. He say the law in Germany, for bring police so he come round in house. If not any danger, you get rights for contact the court. Let it give a paper, a decision. Say you get right for bring police now the place. So let make the beginning afraid. Okay. So now the law call and now you see where he put court. Who put court? He put courts. He manipulate. But God so good. Who did the right side? The judge see. So now we win the case. So what don't win the case? Everything done. The kid they go in school normal. So one day, now the principal called me. He tell me, say, Lord, walk to one. Son, they walk to one. With him. Which type of walk? You understand? So if they try for push me to the social man, let me now, Lord, get business. So when I connect with him through him, then go able to take me picking. You understand? So I be don't fit another side. I'm not green. So so he try. He call me. Now he tell me, he say, if I'm not pull me picking at the school, he go call Hegaren. So na in the social welfare man, like I can take me picking. But before that, the people learn this man, then we don't tell them, then we don't want to court say, let you know ever can me us. Let you know can me us. Let you know go back to the school. But the principal, when did they call Frau Lager, na in be the color underground. It the can at the school. It the can they with in wealth. It the can at the school. The pikin the siam. So if it the 25th of last month, he go na the school. The pikin call we. So we call we. Now I send me man go. I call back the school. Then deny say he no go there, but evidence shows he go there. So he be the go there underground. You see. So where the man they don't put stop on him, but still the man be the go there, but he deny. Okay, so now it tell me say if me not pull me picking, now I talk say I say I not go pull me picking at the school. If I the pull on, if I write paper, it give me like another school because they like Africa. We want change which school you want. We they go another school now the old school get for give information. And me back I take say if I put me picking and I just go, it go must call the next school. Let them do the same thing they plan what they plan. So I call the Ministry of Education. So now they tell me, say, there's no reason for let them pull me in at the school. So you say, well, I write them. So I write them, email, I send them to them. So now he write, he list the number now to young people then. Because then I saw, I see you now foreigner, where they don't talk to themselves. Finish. They know they decide of you. So now the Ministry of Education, now the woman, he writes me. I think in ID for the school, I'll go call back a name because somebody tell me, say, I get right for call name. Now, a name, Frau Süß. So, now, he writes me, he say, I forgot by the appointment, but without the teacher. Now, me and the social worker forgo. Now, I say, it's not possible. me pikin na problem he get na school with the teacher. When na they connect me with this principal, with this, with the social worker. You understand? So, I no go by the appointment. Okay. So this Thursday, now me pikin go school. Then I get call on no number on my phone. So I no pick because I pick on no number. Now me man, he call me man. But I me take me man in call. So when I take, I hear man voices, group voice, group people, group. So it go off. So what the phone go off. So now he call back. Now I hear back the man. He say, "Schon guten Tag, Garen here." So I'm not saying the man. So me people them now school picking they go. When I see the thing, the picking don't go to school. Why this man they follow me picking? Now the school. Now the principal they call him. If not to the principal they call him, that man know the can at that school. Yeah. So now I send me man, I say, go back to the school. Me man now go to the school because we don't pass some process with the man. We don't know and say, he did be able to pick it for take. But he not get source. So now I send me man go to school, go to class. He not meet me picking. He picking class. He not meet him. He go to the other class. He not meet him. Then the house master tell and say, he said, they don't take you picking. You get time to don't take you picking. Now he say, go to the principal. Now he go, that the principal when I from Lager, where he say let it go to. So it claim up beyond na be well planned work. Then we don't plan me I no say na plan very planned work. So when me man they go now to the principal, na the house master come up be na grip on in neck. Yes, me man back he defend himself. So when he grip on him back na fet na he defend himself. So now the principal back come on, the neighbor fet. So now the principal back come on, he can attack me man. At the same time, so now we say attack now, they don't put man, and then the teachers they all na the class, na the school. Then they camp na, then both and the woman then both and the box and belly, they kick can, they kick can in belly, they box and so now he say, hey, I don't tire. I say, una call for me police. Then they call for them police, bloody come on I nose, bloody come on I mouth, in jacket all. Beat and police then can sit down pana and coffin. Take them, carry them go to prison. Then take the young people then, carry them go to hospital. In go prison. So they go put me man, cold place. Cold place. Then pin and patile. Una know ya now, higher cold. Then patile again. No heater, the place is cold. Okay, so me now, and they call me man. I not get him. And they call me man, I get another picking at school. Now I rush for go take I rush, I go out for go look for me man. So luckily I can't get call for me bobo. When I'm 8 years old bobo.
What do you mean, what is
it? 8 years old bobo. So now the bobo, now he call me with your number, in your phone, because he get phone. When he call me when anything happen, he say, Mama, he say, I get from down my voice again, because like I've tell you now, they parade we back, police them. They raid we. I don't know what they want to do, they want capture we, but they not take to kill on. So they make I get from down my voice a little bit. So now me Baba call me, say Mama, say yes. He say Mama, he say come, na police procedure. And then na police say vaka, come. Now do say law for Straßen, come. The police station where they near we, I did it. Mama, if you not can take me, they get me go to home. That's why they take picking them. When they take picking them from the parents, they get them go. He said, Mama, can I say, I say Junior, na name Jamal Kamara. But me, I call him Junior. The nickname that they call him. Now I say Junior, he say yes. I say they the first. He say, Mama, come. They go carry me. Now I say no, they don't go carry you. I say, where the police? Now he say there. I say, tell the police, they give me a number. You understand? Now the man take the phone. Now he say, come, let can take it, picking in a police side procedure. Can't take her. Now I say, well, I get picking at school. And in back, and the thing say, I forgot take them. If I not go take them, the time pass, then go take them from me, you know? Because I be no say if I go yonder, if them for hold me, they for take me picking back from me. They forgot take down a picking at the school. So now I prefer I go Then 3 something, I go take me pikin. But a girl pikin when I Satu Kamara in her 6 years. We in the school. I tell her, say, Asatu, I say, Gino call me. He tell me, say, he say, the papa the prison. Now I say, why? Now you can cry. Now I say, no, I say, no, lie. Now they want take. Okay. I say, now long on police for go take your brother. So now go, for go take me, Baba. So why don't go? For go take him, Baba, na school, na the police procedure. So they call me now go. Beyond allegation. So now they go, I go. Now I enter. They say, I wait. Somebody want to talk to me. I sit down with me, picking there. Then bring paper. Picking them begin draw. Now I say, I don't tire. I want go. Now they say, no, I wait. The person. Now I say, who don't want to talk to me? So later, now I can no say, that the man. Then they want bring. So I wait till 1 hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours. So then the man can. We can. Let me ask beat me picking Sabia. Me girl picking Sabia. Me my girl picking Sabia. Then he hold me like this. Then they say they want to talk to me. Let me get picking up. When my small girl picking with me back when I'm Balu Camara. When I'm 2 years old picking. So but when you don't know, you know Sabi the man. So then they say, let I go separate me from the picking, but at the same place. Now the money between and the law. Let me picking really. Then they start the operation now. Take me picking the thief farm because not to take that thief. Because without court decision. Without court decision, we don't go court. You know, win. Without court decision, thief me picking, and then a thief here, police people there with German police, take me picking, they can't go. Me picking they cry. Ich will bei meiner Mutter bleiben. Ich will bei meiner Mama bleiben. Lass mich in Ruhe. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want left to me, Mama. I know I'm going to now. So then they try to talk to me now. Then the man talk say, he say me picking tell and say, in papa bitter with belt, they me and knock up on the waist. Now I say, hey, I say Mr. Garen, the same case we don't go to court. He say me. The same allegation. Now again, you don't bring it back the same story. I say, so you want to take me pick? I say, no. I say, well, no proof. No put close by the picking, then I let it look. So the police, I say, no, not possible. Either take the picking or put Nama. You understand? Like we picking they in danger. Or put Nama, emergency take me picking. They collect me picking from me. And so they left me. They take me 3 picking there all. They manipulate, they use me, Bobo. They while I go there, and the police station, they take me, Bobo, from me 2 picking there. They lie, they use me, Bobo. Call you, Mama. I can take you. They don't say they don't put the papa in a prison. The papa know the one they left the picking to Sierra Leone and they know the near way. You know the Sierra Leone. So so they don't see what they go to the picking and then they take the picking. They don't inform the everything lie. I go, but they don't take me picking and that's why they left me. You know that come on. I don't almost. And then with the stress now call my Ghana friend. I take tram and go meet this and begin to go. I begin to cry for me begin. So now I call me man, I know you get me man. I say, since this morning, we say me man, I don't know. Now I can't think, see me picking, tell me, say, Papa, they prison. You understand? I try. I call me Sierra Leone people, then I call one of who brought her back. When Mr. Sako, and I say, well, you go call who leader now. When Mr. Sheriff, so now I can help we. Mr. Sheriff, he try. He called for the police station. Then they say they don't give information. They take Mr. Sheriff in number. Then Mr. Sheriff called them. They say they don't give no information about the man. So take more than 1 hour they wait. They don't call Mr. Sheriff. Then Mr. Sheriff said before they wait for them, we don't know what they do with the man there. So then he called back. Now he called. They said they don't give information. Then Mr. Sheriff said, back then you know in law, they know some laws then because back don't say So now I tell them say if they don't give information about the man, they call at the center. So let them give information as this man called. Can you imagine people there? Can you imagine in more than 20 minutes? Before 20 minutes, 10, 15 to 20 minutes, then they release me. My man call me. When my man call me, I say they don't release me. Now I say, you see what's I did? I said to my friend, I rush a car. One can me man for another. I say, hey Fatim, he say, don't do me bad. He accuse me back, but not to your fault. He say, hey, then 2 picking then they don't hope say, when they don't go to me, Baba, they don't hope say, who go there with the 2 picking there? I go the first for that, Papa. I go first for that, Papa. So I talk, he said the police, they tell us, say, me take me two picking them back, I don't go give them. Let's see the allegation back when they tell me, man. And they were the wicked. They said, I'm so, so now me and my man, we sit down and explain back how the thing pass. Then my man tell me, what they go do in that prison, but the cold, they go left hand. We can, and they can explain me everything. So now, so today, now this yesterday Friday because Thursday happened. So now I take lawyer, so Mr. people there, the thing go on social media, like I tell you the first video, somebody be tell me say not call him, they go use her against me, but I don't confirm her. So they say I do back another one. I could able to mention the name because then they use tomorrow, the people then get for bring us evidence, you know, so because the principal went from Lager and the teacher back will be beat me picky went from Brown. So let me be me picking in teacher, the Jugendamt will take me picking when I Haga. So now I make back I prefer for make another one mention the name. So now let it. So where this not happen now? Yesterday I go to lawyer. The lawyer say he don't get right for take the picking. So he called there. Then they say the reason he say na beat. Then the lawyer say but na the same case where he accused. If na beat, why the principal not call me? Because me I say now we're planting. Why the principal not call me? Tell me say so he picking now so he talk. He not call me. He called the man and the man back. Why did the man back not call me? Because you know say the judge will not advise and say let no go away. You understand? Because he not say because he back in German, but he know the law. You understand? But because every two be they do, me I know say na underground be they do. I know you don't get right for going to the school, they don't ban at the school, but still they go underground. The principal and they go on the front because he don't beat. He say no one lost his job. Okay, so now where the lawyer don't tell me anything in the world. Even 10, I'm not the back. I they on the way at the car. Then I get call from a man. He say police in Canada was the Arash. 5 of them. So now I say, okay, cool. So then come back around the 9 o'clock for Canada area. But you no, if not, take the one, take me back, put you in a prison, but they take all the way, they don't take you picking there. Then this morning, came back 8 o'clock, then go back, let me money place back. They harass the place, so they endorse, they come on, place missing random people. I get hope so, I get me picking them back. I don't be bad parents. I don't sleep. I try for forget. Can you imagine? Since when is the happy Friday, Thursday? From Thursday, yesterday, I don't eat nothing. And now self now I'm putting in my mouth. I don't get no appetite for lot of food. Lord, help me. When I join that together, please, Lord, help me. Let this video let go. To the last extent, even to the embassy, no, let reach even a Sierra Leone. Let them give me picking them. I don't do bad to me picking them. Balu, me picking me small one when I 2 years, I said 2. When I 6 years, Jamal, what they call junior. When I 8 years, what's that them did today? I want to go do it, no. They don't get for take good care of them. Then they picking them don't traumatize. They didn't think about their mama. They want to see their mama. I don't say, so me picking them now. They go to manipulate them. They go to lying them. They go to lying them. They go telling the truth. People don't help me. That is they do me. That is Hegaren. A plan with the principal. And take me picky from school. So I can stop here for now.
Madam Conteh, I'm not sure say I get any words the way I go able to talk now. We go actually able express my moral outrage. The only thing we are going to do for like this to the days of Hitler, now the Hitler who is out this story. Where we read history, we know what Hitler do to use them. Because since me, remember that yesterday night, somebody just contacted me, he bring this to my attention. Because of the seriousness of this thing yesterday, I make a priority. Obviously, you don't lay out the case. Even before I try for welcome people that me, I go open the line. Here is what immediately. Tonight, I go, when we don't know this program yesterday, I will continue until I get Mr. Y, the ambassador Naya, because I will not bring this here to attention to try see, see him. But definitely I'll call him back. Let us see if you can able to talk to the ambassador and Mr. Bayo, because these are the reasons and they are where we get ambassadors. One of the jobs that they get, apart from working with the host government, the welfare of the citizens they also is of great concern. I can tell you, God forbid, if not, I mean a German, this year happened to him inside na Salone. The ambassador go on nearly going to the state house, straight away. So you begin ask what are the reason who getting people here and they pay them up. The only concern we are getting now since this year is that if nobody either will not call the embassy or nobody know they the place or will not so will not get organization because we Naya, I tell you, regardless of what you talk about Sardinians and Naya, yes, we get political differences, but we get groups them. If Naya this been happen now, America so we're gonna be no way not it. But again, like I say, you don't leave out the case. Not to me own place that for the judgment about them, but the egregious human rights violation there and the cold-heartedness. More even assume say you would not do anything. The question where we will get how Pekin come inside that. What did Pekin do? Because you don't already explain what the Pekin age they did. You they wonder how the Pekin will be subjected to them. But like I say, the only conclusion we get now the days of Hitler is that now they see so bad together. Today, Germany not able to get themselves away from this, this Hitler way of doing things. Because the only way that because if you do that to really Pekin, okay, I mean, how they call us surprise, where they know how to use them. So, therefore, before I allow people to come in, here is what I propose. When this function I don't hopefully tomorrow, I really want this man will be not called say either the big man or the party leader or the community leader. Now I would need that you give me in contact numbers. Then when I get I go to the ambassador and I don't get to Mr. Bayo. When I the ambassador na Germany. These are the reasons those who they talk say the diplomats say they send out. No, they send diplomats them when no what's in they plan. Not for your even channel money call you now the Alpha party there you go there to do. These are some of the reasons there. Una welfare now they are concerned that in a part of the portfolio under the embassies. These are the things they waiting for do with dispatch. Because something like this, it actually bordered on human rights violation. We cannot allow something like this. You don't explain. So what I want to do again, like I say now, for express me deep, sympathy. We're not going through this. But even so, we will not get the kind of support we need forget because these are the tendencies where the embassies they for stand up. Now we citizens in this. I don't even care whether una status is on the left or is on the right. That they far away from the issue. The issue now the treatment of the Pekin because by the account of it, because we don't listen to this tape since yesterday. It's not to me. I don't listen. Left with me, I don't even want to listen because the graphic nature of this year is very. But what I can do, I can welcome people that will not come in, and then I will take the first commercial. Then we can open the line. Let's see how people go waiting for help with solutions there. Because this now, what happen now? Okay. Okay. Why when you say not okay, well, what I will do again, let's see if I give it Haja. Let your rehearse it out. So then after that, we will bring people there in, we take commercials, then they will open that. So Haja, I just lay out the thing again for me and just run with two laws actually because we don't hear anything, but now we really want to hear from you. So we are talking with that walk up go here, will not say yes. You don't time people there like they go 3-4 o'clock. That morning then say they okay understand. Talking with that walk go here. So back to you, man.
Yes. Good morning to me inside. Me Fatim, where I live in Germany, as you can see the video where they play. So now me picking and take. So I can see say yeah, some people can caution say maybe na bad cumbra, because according to the law, where they say social welfare, we picking in danger, now they get right for taken. Yes, and then the law make me not so happy to think. But me, to me inside, the country where I not sure say na so it work. Inside Germany, you go be the best parents. Still a social welfare they can take you pikin, because then they not they decide of child protection. Then na the money they think about, because na so because na so me at the put am. Because we take one pikin, you put another hand, or you look for family you give, you manipulate the court, because they know the system how to manipulate the courts. So if they take the pikin, they apply for each pikin, they will get them 5,000 to 9,000 euros. So me, so I see, because some go say, oh, maybe na necklace mother, he abuse the pikin, he this, he that. Because if I be big bad cobra, I know they can on social media, because I must get 2-3 people then where they sabi me out there, where they go say, we wanna forget this girl, where they talk this, they talk this, they talk this. They say, so me, now I make I do this thing, I need me brothers and sisters them out there, they help, like get back the pikin them, because it really sad. The way they treat me, it really, really sad. Even the man, the way they go treat him for him picking, you know. So, all that.
Thank you. I want to tell you, Boku, thank you for being able for even muster the courage of conviction and fortitude for cast down for, we have something like this. I mean, it takes somebody of superhuman strength for do this. Okay, I just want to ask you some questions then before I bring people, quick question then. The first question where I get, you not get anything on the fear in the context of una status, say where una did, where people, I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, you not feel saying anything like that over una because of una status. Because when I talk about status, like you get people the way na resident aliens, you get people then when are citizens then. So because of them, then change they. So the reverse of that, I mean, una fall within any category they. Either citizenship, permanent resident people them, or people that way just get the authority for staying at the country. Obviously enough, when they within any of them category, they not also.
Once more, I not get you.
No, but they are there for talk. In other words, they are there for talk. This way happen to us. So people that know they try for take advantage of us that they want at the country. So we're not really fine. They see this something like that. Not to any of this, not to know. Is that it?
No.
Good. Not to any of that. Good. So having established that also, the other question then, we not get the community organizations there, because like we in America, we get organizations there. People that already try for downplay the organization at the ethnic and regional organization, but these are the reasons. I can assure you, most in you believe something like that happen. People that from your area who say when come out, they will pick them up. We get organizations that they will pick them up very quickly. People that from your area, without even call the whole community, they can pick them up because also okay. So the question I get, when I not get community organizations there for the network, when I not get it.
And get some, really, they get some organization then, but and also they inside.
Oh, you not belong to you your man will not belong to no organization.
No, then be there inside one. I don't know how that one they end, but them open organization now where I join again when Monday. So, but in the on, I call them. They know the case, so them back them they look for way how they going to assist.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
And nobody not actually get in touch with the embassy. Nobody don't get in touch with the embassy for alert them on this.
No, but Mr. Sheriff, the SLPP chairman Naya, he play a great role. I'm not gonna lie. And because even through the government, the German government side, it did try. It did really try, because if it's a Saturday where they write something at the newspaper, false accusation. They say the father will go attack them. So now tell him, so he look that side. So he say for call back this morning, because it's Monday. So he go call them. He tell them the full story, because as this thing happen, he call the man, the social welfare man. He tell him the truth. He say, see what he do now bad for use the picking. Let he call him mama in your phone, because see he don't put the dad in a prison. So now in with the other with the two picking there. So he use the papa for let he call him mama. So he go to the place. He go kidnap the two picking there. Understand, Mr. Sheriff? They try really, because they try saying back. They try for connect to the ambassador on Haja, but when at the weekend, so it's not so fast. So they wait now till the weekend.
Okay. The other question I get, you don't in any time since we don't go to Germany, we get a picking any time not the way the school where we are aware where the school don't tell the social workers and say they notice something on the picking out some kind of abnormal, how they call it, either they see something that we go show say well they physically abuse them, either like they beat picking them, then they do this and they go school they're angry, or then they go school they're not clean, the uniform they're all off, then they go chaka and anytime they were not aware of any kind of report, they will go to the way the school tell the social workers, and anytime they are aware of that, against when are aware of that.
No. The only thing, like I can say, in German social welfare, they can always get contact with some schools, some teachers, some social workers, where we will help them for let them get picking it. You understand? Let them get jobs. Now, so then they know. But for say I get a problem, say the picking get mark, get this. No. The only thing then say you for take help. Then they can force parent them for that. For say you for take help. And me, I reject it. I don't need any help. I do everything from in there.
So then they ask you for social for let live on welfare. Is that what you do on welfare? Because they take help. They help now for you or for the beginning. How does they come in a welfare or
well then they come, they send in the help according to them. And so then they put help. But they help me, I not see the type of help where they help. Because now they do everything for it. And then they can maybe like say appointments. Like who don't know they talk the language, maybe it might be say the people then they need. But me, I speak the language, so there is no need. I do everything for me. So more then take say when you come, then they take the advantage then at the land. You see, but the government it takes it if you don't need. Normally, if you need and not to force, the cut back, they force you. Then they are not going to say you for take help. Only you see if it's possible for like take help. Now the force go, now the court go force you for take help. But when the court now see any side for say this parents na necklace parents or you get bad reports, you get this, you get that, they're not go force it. But then they do their own underground with the government no.
Oh, so in other words, what do you tell for Terry? This is some kind of mafia or outfit where they work.
Yes.
They are obedient to government. Now this you tell for Terry.
Yes,
so
now they obvious.
The lights.
Yes, now you it obvious. It YouTube. If person can follow, they can get some people and see where they can take them in there, where they get in contact with some German program them like one man with one woman where then they always advocate about give people sensitized parents. They become even in video then they have to look where I can get the mind. You see where they call the stone the Becker. They invite they interview parents, then when they take them in there, they even put and say the picking what they take now thief. They call them say kinderklau mafia. You understand? So then you definitely not thief now underground without government.
Okay. Now how Mr. Conteh, how you man in get drag into this to the extent because I hear you talk about some kind of physical violence. How that happen? How Mr. Conteh get caught up with that? How that happen?
And so in a camera. And so in
Mr. Kamara, whatever.
No, in a go for go take him picking at school. Now they go for good because where like me where the problem in our school this discrimination. Me now me them don't hate if they don't want to see me again at the school. So they feel say when they don't eliminate me, now the pikin they go alone so that they can get source of the pikin. So now the papa now he left everything where he did do. Now he tell them say now the mommy they come. Let him sit down because now the man is strong. So now they go to the pikin, he bring down. So when they don't try all type of way forget it when they not succeed. So this Thursday now, when the daddy don't go, as I explained by the video, when the daddy they don't go don't get this call, he go take the pikin. So he go to the class, he go ask for the bobo. You not see the bobo. He go to the other class, you not see the bobo. Now he meet the house master, and then the house master tell us, he say you guys don't come for can't take it. And I say why? And I say let go up to the principal. So now they go where they go, but me, what me as I think say them they don't see and I think because I think them they don't plan. Because this house master and not begin no problem. Problem with the can at the school, if they go, the house master know they talk nothing. Or this Thursday it pass, the way this thing happen, now well planned thing. Now let me I can see that one. And planner. Because where me man be go up to the principal for go talk to around. Now the house master come and I go grip and neck here. See now the grip and neck here now. The fat. Now the principal come back. Now he can't help him. They choke and so now they left the day para expecting back the try for the cell. He said now they for down. Then the other teachers they all they come on. They can't for down panel. They box and the box and so they kick him. Say some the other man come on. I can't press him. Put in need. But then I say una they kill. Then he say yes. Say una will kill me for me. But when I say yes, he say die. You see. So now he say una call for me police. I don't tire. And then call police. So the police come. Then they come take him. They handcuff him. And carry and go. Then they take them put them for ambulance. They don't get any medical attention. According to them, then they say Friday they close the school because the principal for go hospital. Now that allegation then bill. So you can.
What I do, thank you so much, Haja Fatim. I come and welcome people them for coming and then take the first commercial. Then we will open the line because I know say a lot of people could only wait. So let's have the win and let's see how we come with the solution. Go to we will suggest, but I will tell you almost instantly. This will be a wake-up call, and if any time they way you man will not take this community, this organization, this seriously, because then see what you do, it act as network. It act as a we now. I must say, God thank you. We community organizations, I mean, they really up to they really up to it. I can assure you, that it's not going to ever happen there. If it happen there, the community and the embassy, believe me, they go stand up to the authorities there. But in any case, let come go back to the studio, let them open. We welcome people there. Take with first commercial, they'll come back. Back to you guys at the studio. We want to welcome all the people that we don't come now, as a matter of fact. We get a good number of them. We don't come. Bendu Kama don't come in, Almami Kanu don't come in. All of them, they come, all of them. Since we talk, we want to welcome them. I hope they will get something where they will contribute to this debate here because today's debate, for be honest with you, very serious and very scary for anybody because nobody want for go through this. No pains, no the we want to let it snatch a picking. Like I said, me actually not get any. I don't know which kind of adjective I will actually get for describing kind of people they are so. But like I say, hopefully with this and your colleagues them within Germany, when we hear this, they will try, make sure see then allow the authority. But I go also urge that as soon as possible, now make sure so really put a phone call to the embassy. Una just get for inform the embassy because like I say, these are part of the functions in their in addition to the fact that they conduct a bilateral relations with the home government, like the federal government and the United States government. Also, one of the limits also the welfare of the citizens there. That accounts for the fact that why they already talk say all citizens there for the register with the embassies and that because of plenty as well. The code is so one thing I can talk about American citizens, wherever they make sure say they register with the embassies. Now because of the TSO. So that is a wake up call. Also when whether we are permanent resident or whether we are citizen, but now still because at the end of the day, whatever happens, we are signing. So what they can do now, they can't take the first commercial. Even as we will not welcome all the people there, we can't take the first commercial name. Then we come a little bit more, and then they will open the line now so that the people will say will come in with the questions and so back to you guys for the first commercial.
You can be my brother. You can be my friend. Have you been looking for a place to get quality education but don't know how or where? Canadian College of Modern Technology, situated at 1 Silicon Hills, Mile 91, opposite former Camp Charlie, is the right place for you. Canadian College of Modern Technology, an affiliate of Jala University, is a fully accredited college with a Tertiary Education Commission (TEC) and a National Commission for Technical, Vocational, Other Academic Awards (NCTVA). We provide world-class tertiary education in computer science, business administration, mass communication, business information technology, Microsoft Server Administration, networking, database administration, building and construction, and other professional courses. Apart from its conducive environment, which makes it suitable for learning, Canadian College of Modern Technology is proud of its experienced local and international staffs. Come and experience a transformational learning environment, fully equipped with CCTV cameras, a world-class electronic library with the latest iMac computers for collaborative learning and research, and access to high-speed internet service throughout the campus. And guess what? Canadian College of Modern Technology is the first college in Sierra Leone to operate the first educational purpose-only television and radio station for its mass communication students. Come and be part of this historic experience. We have reserved a space for you. You want to know more? CCMC provides 24 hours electricity from a solar harvest power supply system with a backup generator. This highly secure campus also have a canteen, student hostels with clean pipe-borne water. Canadian College offers many more amenities for our students to help make learning a good experience. For more information, contact us on these numbers: 079-630-407 or 099-140-208. If you want to succeed, Canadian College will exceed your expectations. Canadian College of Modern Technology, a place where career begins.
Again, welcome to this edition where we bring with Sister Haja Fatim from Germany. He can give me a very sad story, way totally unimaginable. Unimaginable in the sense, especially it happened that a supposedly democratic society where at least we campaign human rights them that they for them at the forefront. In human rights about the same kind of material they happen. It really, like I said, a lot of words. So what are the kind of they bring Haja Fatim again? Then it can tell we kind of help in the look for so that we all will help spread the message. But I want also let you know because of time difference. So after you don't talk, we will make let it go because of time difference. Because at 3 o'clock night coming, 3 o'clock in the morning, so now be coming. The other things for do. So until luckily God we don't make it, don't win the audio, we don't hear the audio. So in the they can make it appeal to we make the appeal to it, go. They will get for continue because we get 2 more aspects of this year. So like I say, the academic fraud in Afubi College, as well as that land grabbing we Mr. Nkefala don't see that land back from the AIG, from my AIG, send it back to government. So Haja, I want to come back again now then you make a broad appeal to all and waiting, one to do. In as much as we're not in Germany, but I will assure you, say, we me particularly, I make this emission tomorrow, I talk to me ambassador there, Mr. Y, in fact, before the audio to have this tip to have, so you will listen and see how he will try for get in touch with his colleague, that Germany, and as well as the foreign ministry. So back to you, ma'am.
Me I dey appeal to all my brothers and sisters, my daddy them, my uncle them, my sisters, they're all over around the world. Let them help me. Now get me picking them back. And I dey appeal that normal, I dey appeal to everybody, all the Sierra Leoneans around the world, let get me picking them back. Let them talk to the Salone government, let them talk to the German government, let them help me, let get me picking them back. Because Mr. Sheriff now, I no go lie, he try 11 best. So because you don't take some documents in my hand, he say this because this week, this Monday, he try the process, but still he get back. I need help outside. That gets me picking them back.
Well, again, I want, as I express with deepest, sympathy on behalf of the entire VOS, family network. I want again thank you very much. The mere fact that you able to sit up to this hour, because tonight I don't clean tonight now, you don't pass 4 o'clock in all that same day. I will assure you, I will stay in touch with you. I'll call you tomorrow because, like I said, tomorrow I talk to Ambassador Sirikiwai about this, and I go forward to the network. Then we'll make a trial and get in touch with I call him in colleague Nabon with Dr. Bayo. And then, if possible, also, I will talk to Alpha Said Bagura, where he will try for talk to the press secretary, Keke Toma, for no more than make sure that the authorities they read this. I'll therefore the tip to let pass them up to them, let both the Ministry of Information as well as even at the State House, let them read this, so that the foreign ministry will pick this up. Because you know the first thing is let's say the apple, even then with sister and when they can go Kuwait. Then they go through the kind of thing also. So I mean, about time then with government and step inside it here, so let them understand. Say there are certain things that we are non-negotiable and not will be acceptable. Just like way the German government not go want anybody, he may assault or whatever abuse the young citizen. Same also we will not let that happen regardless of waiting now we will status, within the international sphere. So on behalf of all my colleagues, like I say, I want to thank you very much for coming. And like I say, me will personally get in touch with you tomorrow after I don't talk to Ambassador Wainaya for question for me. So you talk to Ambassador Dr. Bayo, as well as if possible the Home Ministry, so that the Foreign Ministry will try for talk, take the matter with the Foreign Ministry and that. So until then, say hi to the husband, say my God power will stand with you. So until then, good morning to you.
Cotton Tree Pharmacy is your new trusted provider of pharmacy services in Sierra Leone. You can count on Cotton Tree Pharmacy for genuine quality brand name and generic medicines. Guaranteed refills for prescriptions issued by doctors in Sierra Leone or abroad. Door-to-door medication delivery service in Freetown and beyond. Free health education. Have you heard about our Diaspora Medicine Connect? With Cotton Tree Pharmacy's Diaspora Medicine Connect, anyone can pay for your prescription online. Bring your prescription to 17 Pademba Road. Collect an invoice. Send your invoice to your sponsor in the diaspora. Your sponsor pays for your prescription online. We deliver your medication to you. For quality prescription and medications, visit Cotton Tree Pharmacy at 17 Pademba Road in Freetown. Have questions? Call our pharmacist on WhatsApp at 030-611-664 or visit our website at www.cottontreemedicalgroup.com. Come to Cotton Tree Pharmacy. We are ready to fill your next prescription.
This na Dr. Haisibu with the Durham, North Carolina with another edition of True Say Talk. This True Say Talk Me, they can present to you a gift of good health from Cotton Tree Pharmacy to the people of Sierra Leone, and also how we with the overseas go help with people forget good medicine we go help them. Conteh Pharmacy don't come for solve the problem, for help with people and with well body, and for help them with medicine and way they need, we go change their life. The government self not able to do it in Conteh Pharmacy they do. We were the overseas, many time them, we don't get a 4 o'clock morning call. When I call they come, they say, Sisi sick, your brother sick, you begin sick, your mama sick, your papa sick. They begin ask you for money for buy medicine. We send money fitty fatter because we are so afraid that we fumble and go die. But Conteh Pharmacy don't come out with a way with people who will get through medication, and we self go able to pay for the medication the way they will get on time. We go help them. Conteh Pharmacy, day 17 Pademba Road, na Freetown, and then get a website we go help with information. If you want call in a Freetown, the number na 232-306-11664, and the website na www.contehmedicalgroup.com. Then get all kind of prescription medicine where you go want, and then get all the well body medicine. Well, I can't take you through the website. So you were overseas, England, Germany, Australia, and all about the world, even other countries in Africa, you will be able to buy medicine for your family. This now how the website they work. This now the website for Conteh Pharmacy. The address na 17 Pademba Road, Freetown, Sierra Leone. The telephone number na Freetown na 232-306-11664. The telephone number for WhatsApp and for call na America na 202-361-9155. And if you want for send email, you go send the email to customer service at contehmedicalgroup.com. So how this fine websites they work for the one the way they Freetown and for the one the way they America. Well, when you can at this website, first of all, you go for type in www.contehmedicalgroup.com, www.contehmedicalgroup.com, and then when you can at this website, you go click on the menu. When you click at the menu, like here I go tell you the prescription process. So the prescription process is simply to tell you how it work. So as I may not say, Conteh Pharmacy now the only pharmacy na Sierra Leone way it require you for buy prescription, because they want to make sure say they do the right thing and people and get the right medication. So the first thing what you go do, you go take the doctor in prescription way right to the pharmacy na number 17 Pademba Road, Freetown. So if you get patients we sick na Freetown and you do overseas, tell her let them take her to a doctor. The way the doctor write the prescription, then take the prescription go na 17 Pademba Road. When they take the prescription go na 17 Pademba Road, then go take the prescription, then put on a computer, and then create what you call an invoice. Now the paper way you fumble where the overseas go use for make the payment. Then go give the fumble in name where they na America, na England, na Australia, na Germany, any side and then at the world. And then Conteh Pharmacy go send an invoice there to na post in there, who side and they na America, na England, any side at the world, either through their email or through WhatsApp, make them get the information. Where na fumble where they overseas get them, then go make the payment. Then go to go now online, they make the payment, and then when they make the payment, quick one.
People, welcome again. Welcome to the other aspect of the program. We just done with Haja Fatim Conteh. We all hear the story you can explain. And by God power, we will get at the bottom of that. I will make up a point of duty tomorrow. I will talk with Ambassador Y and see if you will talk to a colleague in Germany let them look into this, let them see if what actually went wrong, how they get to this point here, so by God power. But tell God, thank you, we at least kind of VOS, this will show the importance of the place. The next aspect we talk about today, now this academic fraud, we don't take front and center in our university. 2 days ago, the anti-corruption boss, Mr. Benkefala, he launched a major investigations into academic fraud at the Faculty of Law. Here is what happened. One of the people that win a lecture, as a matter of fact, now we all for big brother, then Yada Hashim Williams, when a lawyer, I take this question papers for OTA, give somebody, they can't go for them, make copies. So in the process of making the copies from OTA, I think the person made the copies, he make one for say he keep them. So where that happen now, he sell and give somebody, then the thing while they all might be by them, they don't know the question in the advance. So what's bad about it? The first thing they look how at the time that we get a university where they don't get them kind of a facility. We already now we go school now. We know say for the way how they conduct exams in there, you will find it very, very hard for cheat there. You will find it very hard for cheat there because of the mechanisms the way they in place. You find it very hard for the cheat there. But to the extent the lawyer they get for take papers, they can't go there, they go make copies. So you have to Faculty of Law don't get that, the department don't get that. We know the way they go ensure the integrity of the paper they need. So we reach a point now where we for beginning wonder. Well, I mean, instead of quality education, now let me even look at this argument. Like I say, for being very honest with me listeners, unfortunately, I don't read a number of briefs them where lawyers don't write. This happened and see when I know say I did a Salone forum when I deal with issues coming in analysis. And people them way we don't get problem there with the lawyers mostly, especially in the area of land, because I don't spend a lot of time to talk about land and business. So people that we get cases that with lawyers when they do them with them. I don't read most of them saying they for to be very honest with my listeners. Most of them take part in the way me don't read way lawyers and the right up, not to anything way mango where you feel comfortable with or where you be proud say, we get lawyers. I don't know, I mean today lawyer, but where women come up, the kind of lawyers say where women know compared to today lawyers, I mean it's not to anything anybody go right home about. Anyway, as we talk, I want to tell everybody the line open, so now feel free for call because the first part of this discussion I not get a chance for we. So the lines are open now. So anytime we call come, I go picking and then we continue that. But I go advise let that Haja Fatim Conteh in your business. No, because now all you don't hear the take on I don't hear what you say. The only thing I'm gonna anybody get for talk about that again now, the solutions them now, how we help them for be able for navigate this because this can meet anybody. But I will figure say the question that will come in, it will actually center on this academic fraud. We don't take front and center that we university. And remember, for me calling then our premier university, they don't kind to be since 1827. Now there a lot of people there, especially in West Africa, we go study there. That they go study. Say to the extent we're familiar with Fube College, they get a very big place they call Haja Amphitheater. This was named after somebody, from Nigeria. That will show, the kind of the all of respectability where university will get. But then suddenly now the university don't go down now to the extent this academic fraud. I mean, it really frightening. It really frightening. So they wonder because if they kind of tear the app inside we place for higher learning, then most say people they go cut corners them. They don't go to the rigors of academia. They come out say whether a lawyers say they don't come, they get that paper, then they go to court, say they either they go for represent people, then now they all them a bad representation they come out. Me go if you want to ask about the law begin the whole lawyers accountable, let them they bring a malpractice cases against lawyers just like how doctors them they go through it because most of them people are where they graduate from, where they say they graduate from the law faculty, especially nurses alone. To be very honest, I mean, not of us say I take the room for time everybody, but report after report, report after report, report after report, it just not they make the place look good. Now then they say Mr. Benkefala pick up somebody. So the question is, we will not be get somebody like Mr. Benkefala now for let God make let it up to the job. We tell God take it. The money when they pay that man, at least it justify him. It justify the salary when they give. He's doing a very good job. And not only a corruption, no more government department, but even inside the institutions themselves, they not spread the tentacles of the anti-corruption commission. So I mean, just say, look, can't discuss it that this thing will happen. So it's really very outrageous, especially in the area of law, because the law, when the people they graduate from the universities, from the faculty of law, then people are now they will first say will be with constitutional scholars them. But if the constitutional scholars them not they up to the thing, they go, they get the papers and through fraudulent means, they not go through the rigors them. It could be a bug, There is no way we will begin a claim to be a nation where they strive on the fundamental edifice of the rule of law, because the people them where they serve as a bastion of them, the keepers them, the people them where we for rely on, they are not up to the task. So we are actually in big trouble. Not that the way this way I look at. So if we not get anybody on the line again on this, I want to approach the final aspect of today issues there, where they deal with the same land problem here. Since I take over these issues, comment and analysis them, when I put out word out there, and it don't resonate with a lot of people them out. People them we don't actually lost and we me say we sit on there to me connections with some people they don't be a victim. We don't be a victim of her. By reason of the fact say I get people they now we are connected to. Their own family is necessarily go through this now at Salone. We unnecessarily be a victim of her. See, we are aware of that property. I know when they get the land. I know when they start for building at the place. I know how far they will go. Somebody group a grab number, go grab the people the property. He say na get her. He say na get her. Now God and Sarah where we na ya. Now we sit down. We say no. From here, now we don't fair the case. Alhamdulillah, God in power, the case don't begin to take another turn to the extent we don't even bring her to the attention of the Anti-Corruption Commission, and they don't promise say they will look into them. I tell God, thank you, I'll be able, me and I'm a commissioner, me to go back and forth, give me the assurance. So by God's power, no matter, just a question of time, it will be resolved. But here is even waiting so bad of, una go remember this name here when they call Al-Sheikh. Mr. Al-Sheikh Kamara na the Assistant Inspector General of Police. What did Al-Sheikh Kamara do? Again, thanks to Mr. Benkefala, now in get into this matter. So let God continue for blessings. So Al-Sheikh Kamara go grab government land. He go grab it. He weft. What did that do? I mean, he used in office because I'm sure say he get that the way he be na police as Assistant Inspector General of Police. So then they can do anything they want because nobody will question. They don't go do that. That they be in charge of things. So he grabbed government land. What he do? He weft go be hosted, but again, let God bless his tenacity and resolve of Mr. Benkefala. try to take a look into the final say not to share the land. So by God power, it don't take come back. They know it turn out to government. These are the things that we want for the city. This kind of an aggressive way of doing things. The aggressiveness of law enforcement officials. Let them do that because this land business we talk about. So we don't spare to even not only land people in the lost state, even they lost their property in the real estate. This thing don't actually reach a crisis level. Get even another case there in London of the Kanu stem. Waiting happen. We get one guy there when they call Lamin Berija, he in North Carolina. He go grab people in land. He go grab them. They get them about them way I think they said when they own job all time long, they go work they look. As soon as they see either private a land or somebody, they run go grab and see that they get that. And the thing so bad of, it's so bad of, the lawyer said, oh, and the people that where they stood up for their case, it's like they run a syndicate. And other than our victims of that year, now we were they oversee that because they know say, we'll get that time day for Commodaya, go sit down na Salone, then so they will postpone the case. Some people they need the team so they go to the team on and then they just give up. Because they not get no way. But we tell God thank you and the Anti-Corruption Commission don't they go inside this. They know they go inside it because like I said, personally I've been not sending a report to the Anti-Corruption Commission on this. And I tell God thank you, the reporter said they get the ears of the people them. They are looking to this and they do investigations into that here. So hopefully by God power then here you can me advice to anybody where they want to invest in land business where go under. You place where you go not to Roxy building. Roxy building not for be you first place for go. People they always feel say when they go to Roxy building, no more they go register their land. And no, not to Roxy building. Here are the steps the way people therefore now begin take where we will help for combat this land and real estate grabbing. One, when you attempt for buy a land, especially when you come up oversee that, you make sure say you and that surveyor na una they go and what na they go there na that place there where you see that land and they make sure say these things are being recorded. These days, what they do, the technology don't go high. No, you go no more with just quick because you want the land. You don't no. Begin forget it. They documented. If possible, the folks have all get in this and they get camera there. And like this one again, so now one of the latest phones in there when they come up, they get camera. Most you go there after they do that. So at the video, I will video record you so as you do. Here is the advantage of that video recording the people there. Watching by each other, I don't get down. So until you come back. One thing about life, not to we get control, we will not get control over life. Now God, look like we got us, so we come out England, let God sorry for him, let God get Ariana for nothing. Right now the airport where he reach, now he die, right at the airport. Assuming that man we don't get a land now, if we don't get a land yonder, something like that. If they don't record it somewhere, in relatives and parents the way they left behind, they will able to do something. So me advice to anybody as you they work with the surveyor them, to make sure so that get some kind of a thing. Like I said, even the surveyor when they get, if for they inside the photo whether they see them, they inside the una photo the one that they take, they see them. From yonder, they go to the lands and the minister they go. After una don't find out say that land they not belong to nobody, not to government gets up, neither not to Mr. Y gets up. Una don't clear that how to say una gonna in a lands, they gonna lands them. If they forgive you what they call a 6-digit number. That 6-digit number na ingo de pa that paper that they make. If in order day, you not get land. If that 6-digit number, that LS number, that land surveyor number, if in order day, you don't get land. Now for today, tomorrow, where you don't get that now before you go to Roxy, because when you go to Roxy also, in addition to paying there, you also they pay a tax to the government. Now you pay the lawyer, you they pay na Roxy, that the administrator general office, they pay tax to government, and these lawyers and they take hefty some we pay for them, you do paperwork all that. So you know go and do all that here there at the end of the day. What you get in now for bill, nothing. But if you don't get all that here, so like I say, the landlord I get some, you know, when I've been go there, you know, apart from the fact that they do the cartography where they you said they recorder, so he did it, so he recorder, he did it. So the easy way get I'm not assume say you come back to England or you come back to America, you left her for the time if somebody go there, you go grab her. It's very easy because when you go back for go claim up event, all you do, you go back inside you archive. Because the nature we don't do, you put that you resort, you put up now some kind of a place, device so it is safer. So with that, all man is see and also would have been go, would have been you surveyor, what should have been you do. It gets very easy. It will be very, very easy. But you know do that, now how to say, and like I say, the victims are we where they come up overseas. Like I say, I get number of cases there. And like I say, Mr. Sidona, 1 million, well, I go say we all family because me a very good a friend of the person where they go through this while also of you picking them and you brother Naya. So now all team up for helper. And would I do this? Now somebody will come on a year when they expect say if no better than that. He start by accusing the people of land encroachment. Land encroachment become land grabbing and all that thing. But we thank God. I know they praise yourself now, but we tell God thank you. The woko do naya, by God power, and I not all things step around here by God in power. You know, go so again by God power. We go when they not cross all the T and dot the I. Then we'll bring the family members back. They can't get update. But we pray God say how the journey now. God don't make it don't start with the similar commanding. God will make it go end with alhamdulillah. We are make it with favor. So the people like I say, I may accept you guys when I get questions. Then go to I want to take the last commercial for tonight. Then we come in. I will wrap up by just just going through the highlights of what you get in between. If you guys when I get questions there, or now add na comments there, when I go do then whether they're happy, then we'll lock sharp. So back to you guys then in the studio for the last commercial for tonight.
You can be my brother. You can be my friend. Have you been looking for a place to get quality education but don't know how or where? Canadian College of Modern Technology, situated at 1 Silicon Hills, Mile 91, opposite former Camp Charlie, is the right place for you. Canadian College of Modern Technology, an affiliate of Jala University, is a fully accredited college with a Tertiary Education Commission (TEC) and a National Commission for Technical, Vocational, and Other Academic Awards (NCTVA). We provide world-class tertiary education in computer science, business administration, mass communication, business information technology, Microsoft Server Administration, networking, database administration, building and construction, and other professional courses. Apart from its conducive environment, which makes it suitable for learning, Canadian College of Modern Technology is proud of its experienced local and international staffs. Come and experience a transformational learning environment, fully equipped with CCTV cameras, a world-class electronic library with the latest iMac computers for collaborative learning and research, and access to high-speed internet service throughout the campus. And guess what? Canadian College of Modern Technology is the first college in Sierra Leone to operate the first educational purpose-only television and radio station for its mass communication students. Come and be part of this historic experience. We have reserved a space for you. You want to know more? CCMC provides 24 hours electricity from a solar harvest power supply system with a backup generator. This highly secure campus also have a canteen, student hostels with clean pipe-borne water. Canadian.
Good evening. This is not the social media review with Kutubuko and Fadima, but unfortunately, Fadima is on vacation in their home. So this is Kutubu. Who side they come from and which their name and what you get for up and all to not talk today?
Yes, Professor. This Nabendo from Kansas City. I tell una.
Yeah, Auntie Bedu, good evening, my welcome, and thanks for your patience. Let God bless you for your patience, man.
Thank you. Well, what he maybe one for say to his sister Haja, na let he understand say regardless of in status na that place they will say where he dey, let we always take advantage of the fact say we get an embassy where they represent we in any situation where we find we safe in. So let it not relent. I mean organizations then they we go help when like the Sierra Leone organization them we go they even if you not join them, if situation like that they arise, you can go put your situation to them and they can step up and help. But me feel say in first line of defense for be let it go to the embassy and see within the embassy go able for help them for resolve this situation. I can empathize with them and know within in situation within they feel no command not fit for go through that. So let it be patient and let it work with the embassy and see within the embassy go able help them for do. Thank you.
Actually, let God bless you for that wise counsel. Now make we let you way can they jump to the point straight away. I mean, and believe me, all the solutions away so far since mid on the EU where they come for profile, believe me, not just the right solution. Let God continue for endow you with that kind of a wisdom there. I mean, I didn't just say brevity and the soul of the witch, whatever they call her, however they call her. In any case, I want to assure everybody that these are also the make up a mission. Tomorrow, by God power, I will talk to Ambassador Wine Amoni or Colab Adi Namoni. Let go talk before I go work. I will put the case and I will try forward the audio to him tonight. I will forward up to Lucia. Then I will order for let he talk with his colleague, Dr. Bayo, within Germany. And then people themselves, I will try make sure you're the way anti-Belu don't talk. Let us see, because like you correctly say, this is not the job of the diplomatic posting. First, yes, the accreditation call for let you work with the home government where they meet or the host government. But within the context of your diplomatic assignment, also come another greater responsibility than the welfare of the citizens. Again, one thing I can credit the Americans for, I can credit them. Wherever they already make sure that they in touch with the embassy. So as soon as something happens, hopefully, with this will not happen now, other cities within Germany now, they pay the anti-dot talks regardless of the status. The first line of defense is the embassy. So we go make sure say the embassy get involved. Are they involved free transfer this because they get in touch with them Keketoma de Tuma by way of Alpha Side Bangura. I will send the tip to for they get to Keketoma. So you will alert the authorities to the extent you go to the foreign ministry. Then the ambassador said go to Canada so that by God power will try for resolve. And see once more, thank you very much again for that wise counsel. Anybody there on the line? Any more caller? Because I can't sum up. So now I ask if we get any more caller on the line. Thank God. Well, the people then. All my viewers, family members, them again, I want to tell all thinking. Now, okay. Caller, just a social media review with Kutubu Koma and Fatima, but Fatima not today, so I'm understanding. Also, call for me, which your name and what you get for one more time, what to bring come today.
Hello?
Yes, I mean, welcome to the show. So they call for me, what's your name and what you get for her to the show?
Okay, this is Mambo from Washington, D.C.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes, I hear we're going to talk about the land issues in Salone, about how to go about to buy land and a place, the dispute the people they get about land users that come today. I think because Mr. Guidon encountered this in the book. Like the director, first of all, you don't ever see him at that place. So I don't know if this time and now we're going to foresee that director we want for sale. Because if you go to that place, like how many times you don't ever see the director. Anytime you go to the place, they say director not there. Anytime you go to the place, they say director not there. And this land issue makes things say even the judiciary, they handle it, because we don't know what's the problem. If possible, go begin it. If possible, play if you keep alarm business. We don't know the possible way. Right another person, the perpetrator now for arrest. So that you know go do it again. But the left side, the people that we go spend their money, buy the land, then they argue, or this one go begin take lawyer, this one go begin take lawyer, they go begin the first among themselves or between themselves. That they order no time. I think say therefore go to the root cause instead of the let the people that put the first among themselves or between themselves. And that's the one I'm your contribution. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. You know, like you say, thank you so much. Like I say, by God power, the anti-corruption commissioner, Mr. Benkefala, inside on the side for John beside this year, then this year, you know, me too, we communicate back and forth. Like I say, I don't actually apprise them of this. Then they look into them, for be very honest with you. But, you know, John Equate, I've been down talk earlier, because me, when they talk to you, so, I they talk from a position of experience, waiting me and my brother and sister Denaya. We until they don't attorney. Now, of course, Denaya it na make ID. But once on the one he go down here and for address of issues them. Here a man be don't build of store. Somebody come on there. No, not to the land of myself. It got be us. But as God we have it, the mommy bring it into our attention now. So we said we don't sit down. We do all kind of investigation. We do everything possible by God power. We don't come up with it. If you hear me, I will talk earlier on say, no matter what you do, the first thing that two things to get for watch out. The problem where we brother and sister then get, then if you say that when they run on a Roxy building, they did so. No. Roxy are the last trader for member for go. The surveyor and the last ministry and making sure you get that LS number like I talk about. That LS number is 6 digits. You forget yonder 6 digits. When you don't, then they don't do. Few. Before you go to the lawyer for begin to do this conveyance for you. Because remember, now money they pay the lawyer for the conveyance. But before that lawyer, they do that. If for don't do in your paid work, if you don't make sure say that land not to anybody gets them, neither not to government gets them, not to any other person get them. Now you get that land. Few. We order them out because remember, then you now go to Roxy. Where you go, you register. Remember, you know they only they pay money in Roxy, but you also they pay tax to the NRA or whatever they call it. You pay tax here. So there are a lot of money so you spend here. So if I were to spend their money here, not just take things for granted. Not because no more you don't come out England, America or Germany, one day and the rush go. And the people in there when are the victims there because they don't say you don't get time for sit down and. So then they give all kinds of things. Get lawyers and now when they make fake papers them. Are getting cases and they where they handle fake papers them. Lawyers them. They can say since I begin to do this land business, I get cases them. Just about from everywhere, from England, from here, from here, where they send things and so I'm seeing all the documents they ask you. So now I make I say well today I just capitalize on this and can't bring it to now. For raise and awareness saying that we now we get a small committee hold off from we now for begin to help sensitize the psychological attitude of the brothers and sisters and for giving assurance now say by God power we don't get ways and means that what they try for stories and by God power we they work with Mr. Benkefala in office for make sure say that here we regulate here so if God make the plans and what they work on, he will believe me. Land grabbing or real estate and thieving will be a matter that we will put up behind me. So, we get any more caller on the line before I wrap up. I can't give summary of what happened today. Get any more caller? Once I don't wrap up, they come back to do. So, if anybody there now, we get pleased at the opportunity you get now. But once the station tell me say nobody know they on the line. Once I wrap up, not come back.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Nasraiman. I call from Washington D.C.
Yes, sir. Waiting are you take on which you don't talk to this, sir. Waiting are you take on this?
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Kutubu, I just want more about this land issue. Where I talk about. You know, Sierra Leone, we country now be one of the best countries in West Africa. when during Samuel Chimagai was been there. You know, we not been get any problem. Minister them in the work, then they do what they're supposed to do. The one who them in the put na the job. But since that man passed away, when he died, Sheikh Stephen take over. He corrupt the whole thing. He put one party state. He do this. He do this. That time I've been to go school and know the whole thing. Matter of fact, that time I was attending Amara School, Eliban Street, up Mountain Court. But Mr. Kutubu, this thing is just messed up the whole country. Look at our country today. We don't get city. Clean country before. And we not been get corruption. Everything in there intact. Nobody know they thief the country money. Nobody know they do this, know they do that. But today, look how we country day. So I just going to stop there no more. Like you said, go further with that Conteh bring camp.
Thank you so much for your contribution. I mean, the thing well noted. Well, you know, let God sorry for the country. What thing we need for do, me and you will oversee. Now we get a role for play also in making sure that we hold people are accountable. For example, one of the things that we for try for push the government for do, let it try lift this ban on the press, that criminal libel law. We don't have power books since 1965. Let them pull out few. I can tell you the advantage. When we get the criminal libel law off, we books them. Then we get good journalists. We have good journalists. Then we get a court system. And things like a commission of inquiry, or even anti-corruption commission, we don't go need them. Because now one thing, I tell you something. And I don't care people that talk about Kutu too self-serving. If I recall, when they listen to me in a Salone forum, I always get the talk of some judge there, Nicholas Wamak, combat commander, and Alusai Sisi. Because of the broadcast I've been made against Brown Mark. Now, Brown Mark lost a job for let it be a lodge master. The people that call me tell me thank you. The people that waiting at the lodge who said you have stand the election. They say Kutu will do well for we. This man not going to stand the election again. But what for them? They forget a job that the Caribbean country them. But because of their negative, that make you know get a job. So in order also to have photo with a vibrant press, people that will not believe in brown envelope. People that will not go see blue, they call and say that yalla. People that will go put the country go before. Believe me, will make a big difference. But all in America, we all in England, we did in Germany, we did in Russia, we did it. We see how the press do. Yes, some of them guys are the bias, they this and that. But the mere fact that they're able to talk, because when they come up with something else, other people they will counter. But the reason why corruption not become so ingrained in our system, people are afraid for talk. Because when you talk out a color, you go talk, say, if that's only possible, they will go lock you up. They will tell you, they will do this. So all man they said, so what you know happen now? Now we really oversee, now we they don't depend on. I cannot imagine, not of a side they tell for really put myself down now to the lowest denominator. I don't really put myself down to one. But I cannot imagine somebody like Kutubu Kouman for being a household name as Salone. I just cannot make any sense out of this. Why if for me now say, oh, everybody's listening to Kutubu Kouman. Oh, what did Kutubu get for say today? Oh, now this other corner. Somebody minute. I mean, who is Kutubu in political dispensation? Well, certain Kutubu in get lucky, then a place where free speech now part of the democratic process. Kutubu then a place where he not believe in the brown envelope accord issues. Yesterday, I take on the first lady, Fatim. I take him on because the way I see him, he almost operates like a co-president. Now the first lady, I see if the first lady get in on podium, we get the seal. They get a seal on them. They want that seal of the the office of the first lady. You say America, with all the power where the president of the United States, he went from go behind the podium. No way, not the way Mrs. Trump will go behind that podium. We get the seal of the president of the United States. No way. More even assume say get for talk than the podium. That seal not go did it. That seal not go did it. The only person where they not be that seal talk now the president of the United States. And so that goes for VOS Television. But now Salone, even though people they go grumble, but they're not going to talk about. So now we for tell God thank you. We for tell God thank you. We for continue for bless United States. No matter what reservations we get about the United States, for example, people that they now they say let them try get rid of Mr. Donald Trump. Then they try charge him now. Let them do this fine. But they say people if you talk now say, hey, commission of inquiry done. Let me hope we all need as accountable. Anybody where we don't commit infractions of principle, anybody where you be not enrich yourself at the expense of the country, then they go lock your place. Oh, why don't I go do this? If we not do that, a war go for on Salone, this go be, that go be. No. You know, go to America, England, and Germany, and France, you want to see good government there, you hold them accountable, but you don't want to do the same thing as Salone, you know, go work that with it. If you hold the citizens, if you hold the government of the United States, the government of Britain, the government of Germany, the government of France, the government of Australia, New Zealand, all the people, you want to hold them accountable, then we are not be honest enough, not be decent enough, not be patriotic enough for hold we set your own government accountable. Yeah? Enough for all the criticize them people they are so. We for tell God thank you for they admit to it. Whether we are permanent resident them or whether we are citizen them or we for still tell God thank you that we exercise that right for criticize them. So any more caller on the line? Two callers on the line. Okay, I can take them. Our first caller, Musai, you call for both your name and welcome to Social Media Review with Kutubu Koma and Fatima Savage.
Okay, I made a call again from DC. What I don't forget to talk about the Islam business. This putting I think the way government put for put I think that then I saw judiciary something like that. And the names of legal aid, yes, legal aid. I think the SF way they for look into that because I don't know if the activities they don't change, but that's the way that they corrupt people in another place. Because we don't get land case now inside both over where we say now then go there for go cut that land case. They don't see all the people there because okay now all the partner be said the land give. Then one other man come out, he say now he get the land. After they don't talk say all the partner the family now get the land. They don't talk all the thing then they say back who for pay, we will not buy the land to this buyer, who for pay the money back, who for buy the land back, who for go negotiate back with them. So that means we'll go for buy that land two term. That one great land. We'll go for buy 2 term. And because of legal aid, they can't talk all the issues talk them. But after the end point was they say for go negotiate with the guy. And if they go say we negotiate with this boss here, we don't already buy this land here. We will buy the land them. I will suffer in the end. They find the money, they will get for pay the other guy back. So and because of legal aid, they can't cut this kind of case here. So even when they don't see all the evidence, I don't know if they will bribe them or waiting. But I said they will cut that case. Then I think say for the first lady for go begin a talk with the seal of Salone. I think say that they wrong. Because I don't think say they get that kind right there. They get that kind right there for do that thing. That like say the government, I don't know which side the government they go right now. Because I can think they're wrong. Because the president or the vice president, I think they're from get that kind right there for do that thing. I'm your contribution, Danny. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. My next caller, who side they call from? What's your name? Okay. When now we're talking here to all this again, you go blame them on the parliament. You know, the thing about the third world countries in general, and in particular Salone, what did happen? Even though on paper we're supposed to get 3 branches of government, we get the legislators, we get the executors, or within the executive, and they'll get the guys within a court, the judicial arm. But it appears say the legislative arm of government and the judicial arm of government, what they don't do, they no more get the sovereignty of their own constitutional responsibilities. So in that country, they also, now they third world country in general, but in particular, now Sadio, what do they hear? Everything is the president, is the president, is the president. No, we cannot. It has to be the sovereign nation. And when you talk about the sovereign nation, you talk about all the components of government. You talk about Naya. You want to go to the Sinaya. Now we see the parliament or the Congress and the executive that with Mr. Trump in effect. But at the end of the day, would I go therefore decide this? Now the guys say when they wear the black robe, when they sit at the courthouse, now they therefore decide this. So this now the majesty, now the glory, now the good thing is where we live now a society where they function on the fundamental edifice of the rule of law. It is not about the president, it's not about the Congress, it is about the country. Waiting fundamentally absent as Salone, that's what they call the country. We hardly hear they talk about the country. We hardly. What do we talk about? The party, the president, the party, the leader there. Until we begin to talk about that contraption when they call Salone, let's say we go through that. And when we begin to talk about Salone, what do they talk about? We talk about a society where structured on the rule of law, where people are held accountable. Okay, yeah, when I ask what they talk about corruption in there, but it's being dealt with. But we are not, you don't be able to deal with corruption. That make the team back off. Corruption in there, but there are unintended consequences then. So if you decide for engaging in corruption there, you do not at your risk and detriment, because once the law is near you, for example, then rich people that will be decide for go try let them help them picking them, let them go to their tough school them, let them go make exam paper there for them, let them go do this one. The law don't hold them. What you know, they picking the other laws, they don't pull a command at the school, they would ever be get paper, so they get academic, but they don't take the parents and send and go jail and all that here. So the unintended consequences them. Any society where una courts them will always come in for interpreting the laws, una they in good shape. So I ask the final question again. Any more caller on the line, because I can't wrap up now. Any more caller for the next 3 to 4 minutes? So no more caller on the line. Is that it? Good, thank you. Well, so the VOS family members, they will all come today. We left on our busy schedule for come participate in the program, for come listen, especially for come. We own sister in Germany, Fatim Conteh, which he can't talk. I want to thank you. Particularly, I want to we anti Menu Okumoku thank you for the solution we offer as a more family to within one league. And like I said, immediately give me good on that tomorrow. I start off by talking with Ambassador Y and try urgent for them try talk to Ambassador like Germany. Let them look into this very quickly. Because again, human rights violation now, they look there. Whatever I see, let them look into let them try address urgently by God's power. We tell God thank you. At least viewers able to get on the platform for let it come, highlight this the problem here. So tell God thank you for that. We also glad about the fact say Mr. Menkefala, he do well now that this he don't jump for this land grabbing real estate property thieving. Like I say, I've been communicate with him, and in response was very positive. And he's doing a very good job. He assured me that he's looking to all that today. We tell God thank you for that. We pray God, let God give in and staff members them. Let God give them the strength, the courage, and let God make the provision for them let them do the job. And we also ask say let the president let the try hurry up with this criminal libel law, let them pull up, look get journalists and let them begin to do real investigative analysis in the prison. Because when you know say people they after you, they investigate you, they look you, they get for report you, they get for shame you, you get for stay away from corruption because you know how to be exposed. Then this academic fraud will not become so pedestal, it don't become a way of life. Now with Premier University of Salone, to the extent that, especially that the law faculty, this is just too bad of, it's very horrendous, and it's totally unacceptable. And I'm glad the way Mr. Benkefala don't jump inside and also, and I make today bring up. So, like I said, my colleague, Fatim Savage, he did on vacation, but he did follow. We come here to talk extensively. This evening we'll talk. And hopefully, by God power, if I try for bringing somebody where that lady will be run the election, where the standard election, that constitutes 110 by God power. When hopefully one of them this year will show me say he don't work out in the invitation for they come. If that happened by God power, next Sunday, he will get slayer by God in power if he work. I will make una know during the course of the week if we get out. So I mean it's been a pleasure having una. I want to tell all my colleagues and viewers for thanking. Again, we'll continue with former CEO Mr. Kago. Even though you don't go away, but we ask the continue for the tip in for the check what they do from time to time for behind the scene also where he thinks we need some sprucing up the help spruce up for we so that not all push it here. And we new CEO Mr. Tawali by God in power, one of them this year. So until Mr. Sego invite Saleh can be the guest. I will try work this with Fatima Savage for a lot to bring her in. Let it can lay out in blueprints. Let it tell who side in the care viewers go. Which that the vision we get. Who side Mr. Kago the left what he need for how he need for entire people. Which that changes the way they bring it. How it will change here for who side Mr. Kago the left for Kago Mount Everest. So by God power, I will try to see within the busy schedule, if I invite her for like we will get dialogue. So until then, again, we colleagues them, will come to mind. We will not say the other 7 days to operate. This time we only are part of it, and we colleagues them will come to mind. So until then, I want render this disposition of our well-being under the canopy of a great maker, Allah, the great I am that I am, the Alpha and Omega, the be all and end all. The Aya Kana Budu Iya Kana style, I want render everybody well-being until then. And again, praise my colleague, my team leader, Fatima Savi will come back safely. Until then, you guys should get a very, very pleasant good night.
Cotton Tree Pharmacy is your new trusted provider of pharmacy services in Sierra Leone. You can count on Cotton Tree Pharmacy for genuine quality brand name and generic medicines. Guaranteed refills for prescriptions issued by doctors in Sierra Leone or abroad. Door-to-door medication delivery service in Freetown and beyond. Free health education. Have you heard about our Diaspora Medicine Connect? With Cotton Tree Pharmacy's Diaspora Medicine Connect, anyone can pay for your prescription online. Bring your prescription to 17 Pademba Road. Collect an invoice. Send your invoice to your sponsor in the diaspora. Your sponsor pays for your prescription online. We deliver your medication to you. For quality prescription and medications, visit Cotton Tree Pharmacy at 17 Pademba Road in Freetown. Have questions? Call our pharmacist on WhatsApp at 030-611-664 or visit our website at www.cottontreemedicalgroup.com. Come to Cotton Tree Pharmacy. We are ready to fill your next prescription.
You can be my brother. You can be my friend. Have you been looking looking for a place to get quality education but don't know how or where? Canadian College of Modern Technology, situated at 1 Silicon Hills, Mile 91, opposite former Camp Charlie, is the right place for you. Canadian College of Modern Technology, an affiliate of Jala University, is a fully accredited college with a Tertiary Education Commission (TEC) and a National Commission for Technical, Vocational, and Other Academic Awards (NCTVA). We provide world-class tertiary education in computer science, business administration, mass communication, business information technology, Microsoft Server Administration, networking, database administration, building and construction, and other professional courses. Apart from its conducive environment, which makes it suitable for learning, Canadian College of Modern Technology is proud of its experienced local and international staffs. Come and experience a transformational learning environment, fully equipped with CCTV cameras, a world-class electronic library with the latest iMac computers for collaborative learning and research, and access to high-speed internet service throughout the campus. And guess what? Canadian College of Modern Technology is the first college in Sierra Leone to operate the first educational purpose-only television and radio station for its mass communication students. Come and be part of this historic experience. We have reserved a space for you. You want to know more? CCMC provides 24 hours electricity from a solar harvest power supply system with a backup generator. This highly secure campus also have a canteen, student hostels with clean pipe-borne water. Canadian College offers many more amenities for our students to help make learning a good experience. For more information, contact us on these numbers: 079-630-407 or 099-140-208. If you want to succeed, Canadian College will exceed your expectations. Canadian College of Modern Technology, a place where career begins.